Hey everybody, welcome to Jimmy Wolf Solos. Today we're going to be doing something a little different. We're going to be doing a plugin review of Nembrini Audio's latest plugin, the CaliAxis. So the CaliAxis is an emulation of Mesa Boogie's Triaxis, and this came out in 1991. In the late 80s, early 90s, it was really popular to have a programmable preamp in your rack, and the most popular one was the ADA MP1. And I imagine that this is Mesa Boogie's way of competing with that. Marshall would also have the JMP1 that was quite popular at the time. So the first thing I did was do a bit of research. So who would be using the Mesa Triaxis? And the most notable players were James Hetfield from Metallica, John Petrucci from Dream Theater, Andreas Kisser from Sepultura, and Vernon Reid from Living Colour. So if you look at the timeline, these are the albums that would have had the Triaxis on them. Okay, so I'm going to be doing what's called the unboxing. I've never used this preamp before. What I'll do is I'll kind of mess around with it, and then I'll stop the video and I'll see if I can come up with some tones that emulate the records that they were on. So I'll try to emulate a Metallica tone. I'll try and do a Dream Theater tone as well. So yeah, so let's get to it. Okay, so I just pulled up the Nembrini CaliAxis here. So this is my first time looking and playing through it. Okay, so right now I already got a bit of a hum or a hiss there. Oh, sounds good. Okay, so right off the bat, I see this is a signal chain and noise gate. So I'm just going to press noise gate. There you go. Okay, so by looking at this looks like the original panel for the hardware unit. Looks very digital, which was popular at the time. You don't see a lot of units that look like this now. Looks like this is the cab. These are the mics to mic the cab with. This is the mixer for the mics, and there's mic 1, which is right here, mic 2 right here, and this is the ambient knob right here, or the ambient slider. So I'm actually very used to this layout because most of the other Nembrini plugins look like this. So I'm fairly familiar with this already, just by the other ones that they have. This is very cool. Okay, so this must be the different modes here. So it looks like we got rhythm, lead 1 and lead 2. I'm sure that's what LD stands for. So right now it looks like it's on lead 2. Now I remember Mesa Boogie has different, they have like a vintage switch, a modern switch. I remember because I used to have the triple rectifier head, and they would have these different modes for each channel. So that's cool. I mean, it sounds killer right now. It's nice when something sounds great without having to tweak it. The worst is when you get a plugin and you got to tweak it for 5 minutes before it starts sounding half decent. So this is good. Let me just make sure I'm in tune. Yeah, sounds pretty good. Okay, so this must be gain. Okay, this is drive for the lead 2 channel. Let's check out the different cabs first. I think that's my favorite so far. Yeah, that sounds great. Sounds good too. Wow, amazing. Brighter. Okay, these sound good. I think my favorite would be the third one here. That's my favorite. Okay, let's check out the mics. So is there a solo button here? Yeah, there is. Okay, so if we solo mic 1. So this is the SM57 I'm sure like everyone's seen these mics before. This is the RE121. This is my favorite guitar mic. This would be the most popular one for sure. That sounds great too. Jeez, it's nice and dark. I'm not a huge fan of the 421. I find it to be a little tinny, although it does sound good in combination with other mics because it does add that high end, but I don't like it by itself. Okay, so right here, I think I prefer this the best, just on this interface. It seems to have like the best average of all the different frequencies. Okay. Now I guess we can bring mic 2 in. Oops. So let's just mute that one. So we got mic 1 and mic 2 now. Yeah, see, like with this mic, it sounds good with the 50s, with the 57. That sounds great too. Yeah, it's the ribbon and the condenser mic sound very similar. Okay, now the ambience knob is basically what it is. It's just it's more of a room tone. Oh. That's so cool. Oh, it's killer. Okay. Yeah, I mean, so first impressions, I love this thing. This thing is it's giving me great tones right off the bat. Okay, I think that's good. Okay, so let me see if I can emulate some classic guitar tones. This might take a bit of time, so I'm gonna just turn this video off, but I'll be back in 1 sec. Okay, so I managed to do some tone chasing with 2 songs. I did Dream Theater's Pull Me Under and Metallica's The House Jack Built. So let's just check out a few seconds of each song, and we'll see how I did. So I tried to copy as close as possible each tune. So this is The House Jack Built by Metallica. Okay, now let's check out Pull Me Under by Dream Theater. I really like this unit. I would probably give it a 9 out of 10. The effects aren't the greatest on the effect chain there, and I find that the clean tone isn't the greatest either. But I wouldn't use this amp for any clean tones. I would only use it for super high gain stuff. So for that reason, I think it's awesome. I like it just as much as the ADA and the JMP. So yeah, definitely at least a 9 for sure. Okay, so that's the end of this review. Thanks for checking out the video. And yeah, if you're interested in learning any guitar solos, just check out my channel. It's Jimmy Wolf Solos. And I just do a whole bunch of classic guitar solos. And I have the running tab there. And yeah, so we'll see you next time.